Hello everyone, Sigma7 here. It's been a while since I did one of these, hasn't it? Well, that's simply because I didn't really get that much these past few months in terms of Blu-rays. So basically, I'm doing what I've done before in the past, where I'm basically just this is less of a monthly update and more of a seasonal update. So these are basically all the films I picked up through the winter time, so January, February, and March. So this is my winter haul, you could say. For starters, I only picked for the month of January. I only picked up two movies, and both of them were films that were nominated for Best Picture this year's Oscar. First up, I got F1, which pretty solid movie. I liked it. I wouldn't say I was super into it as most people were, but I still thought it was good. I mean, not as good as this director's last film, being Top Gun Maverick, but it's a pretty solid movie about Formula One. The other one I picked up is One Battle After Another. Still not have I still haven't seen this yet. I meant to watch this before the Oscars. I just didn't get around to it. But congratulations for winning Best Picture and for Paul Thomas Anderson for winning Best Director. I do plan to eventually do on my Watch On channel. I do plan to do a Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography, so I'll definitely be watching this when I get to that point. So yeah, those were the January pickups. As for the February pickups, I got four things. First up, I got I'm Still Here. Y'all might know about this movie because it was nominated at last year's Oscars for Best Picture, and it's a pretty good movie from what I remember. But I probably need to watch it again to see if it's better than I remember it being. And then I got a couple anime. One, I got Akame ga Kill. I got this on Amazon for a pretty good price. It was like $27, I think, which for an anime show like this, that's pretty good. I I remember I started watching this show like a long time ago, but I never got back to it. So, yeah. And then this, my brother actually got for me for my birthday the month, and that is Soul Leveling Season 1. I've been curious about this anime. I've heard really good things about it, and I know they recently released Season 2 on Blu-ray, so I'll have to get that too. And then this is a DVD that I got off eBay, and this is a show from my childhood. I first watched this on Animal Planet, even though this is not the Animal Planet version. This is the original, like, I guess British. I don't know where they originally broadcast this. I'm talking about The Future is Wild. Does anyone remember this show? This was a very strange show that came to a strange time in Animal Planet's runtime. As you can tell, this, yeah, see, these are the DVDs that it comes with. But yeah, this is the extended, like, 13 episode version of the show. The version I watched was the hour and a half long edit that Animal Planet did, which you can't get on DVD. I might get that too as well. And finally, I got the March releases, which I got 6 pickups here. First up, I got Signs, which I just did a watch-along for this on my watch-along channel. It's a little better than I remember being. It's still not like an amazing movie. I mean, it's not up there with like The Sixth Sense or Unbreakable, but it's a decent film for what it is. And then I got Looper. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I watched this originally when I did my top 50 favorite time travel movies. But I remember this being pretty good, so I can't wait to revisit that one. One of the few good, back when Rian Johnson made, pretty solid films before he would make The Last Jedi. And of course, then he'd make the Knives Out movies, which are pretty fun. And then this one I picked up today, and that is Marty Supreme, another film that was nominated at this year's Oscars, which I still haven't watched yet. But I've heard really good things. Come to think of it, I haven't even seen a Safdie Brothers movie. I like Good Time or Uncut Gems, which I should. But yeah, this is an A24. There are special cases they put them in, so can't wait to check that out. And then for the last 3 Blu-rays, I got 3 animated films. First up, I got David. I like this film. Honestly, I think I liked this more than King of Kings. It's a solid telling of the story of David. It has its surprisingly dark moments. It's a solid film overall. It's no Prince of Egypt, but in terms of animated Christian films, I'd say this is one of the better ones. Take that for what it's worth. And then I got Zootopia 2. A film that surprised a lot of people. This was actually a pretty worthy sequel to the first movie, I'd say. I don't know if I'd say this is better than the first or not. I don't know. There's some things I think it does better. Like, I think it handles the prejudice angle a little better. So, I don't know. But I'll definitely get around to this film eventually because I'm doing a watch-along on the Disney animated classics. So, definitely can't wait to get around to that one. And then finally, this one I got in the mail today, and that is a G-Kids title. I got Tales of the Night by Michael Ocelot, or Michel Ocelot. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. For the longest time, I've only owned three of his films on DVD, being Kiriko and the Sorceress, Princess and Princesses, and Ozra and Ozma: The Princess Quest. So I finally got my hands on this one. This is the only of his films that's currently on Blu-ray, which I think is strange. But I haven't seen it. I hear this is like Princess and Princesses, where it's an anthology film. So yeah. And so that is everything I got throughout the winter time. So yeah, that's my stack for my winter haul. Sorry it's been a while since I've done one of these. In fact, sorry that my channel has not been that active. It's just, I know you people are probably sick of me saying this a lot, but life has just been very busy, alright? My goal this time, and I truly do want to get back to Heroes vs. Villains. I've been going through the lineup of the round layout. I want to try to get at least part one of round two out sometime this year, maybe sometime within the month or two. It all depends. Okay, life's just kind of been a little much for me these past while. So anyway, I hope you all liked this collection, this setup I picked up, and I will see y'all in the next video or maybe the next watch along. Hopefully I'll enjoy my watch along channel. I know it's still new. I'm still trying to gain an audience, but hopefully it'll grow soon. So anyway, I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. So later.